Well, hey, hello, and welcome to another episode of Kuma's Kitchen, and today we're having muffins. Now, these aren't your sweet muffins like blueberry or anything like that. These are savory muffins. In fact, these are savory barbecued pork and cheddar cheese muffins. And let's pull that back and have a look. So we got little pieces of barbecue pork in here. You're making a real mess of this, Kevin. Oh, there we go. Okay. I don't want to miss out on a piece of pork. So there's barbecued pork in there. There's cheddar cheese, a couple little pieces of green onion throughout, and inside, yeah, that's really nice. It actually borders on being a biscuit. Not really a biscuit, but kind of. I guess just the cheddar cheese is making me think of biscuits. Anyway, yeah. Oh, that's fantastic. Look at that. So let's go in the kitchen and make these right now. To make these savory muffins, well, here's the ingredients. First of all, over here we got the dry ingredients, which you're gonna get mixed together first, which is a half a teaspoon of pepper, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and then back here, 2 cups of flour. Now, over here, we got some of the other ingredients that are going in here, and that is 2 tablespoons of sugar. And again, that's my usual unrefined cane sugar, light brown sugar, something like that. You can just use regular sugar too, it's fine. And here I've got a 1/4 cup of butter melted and 1 egg. Over here, 1 cup of yogurt, plain yogurt. Over here, 1 green onion finely chopped. Back here, whoops, took an onion with me. Back here, I've got 4 ounces or 110 grams of barbecue pork, or it could be ham or anything like that. Anything is good in here. And I've finely chopped it. So that's, let's say 4 ounces or 110 grams, very finely chopped up small pieces. Over here, also 4 ounces and 110 grams of cheddar cheese and grated. All right. So first thing we do, we get all the dry ingredients together. So what we've got here is add all the soda, the powder, the pepper, and the salt into our flour. And then just kind of combine it to make sure it's, combined throughout instead of just in one lump in there. All right, so mix around. And then that's looking pretty good. All right. Now, put that off to one side because I want to grab a bigger bowl. And first thing I want to do is crack that egg into there. And look at this. You can see that yolk. That is one of those beautiful free-range eggs I get from a local store here. It comes in from down south, Wakayama Prefecture. And those eggs are so rich and good. All right, so what I'm going to just do now is just give it a little beating until I got the yolk all beat throughout the white. All right, that's looking good. I'm going to add that sugar. Mix that in. And when that's all looking pretty even, now in goes the butter. Get all that butter in there. All right. Okay, that's looking good. I love butter. Mix that around a bit. Now I'm going to add the yogurt. So this guy's got all our liquid ingredients together now. All right. Off to one side. Oh, let's lick that yogurt. Oh, yeah, good stuff. One thing you're going to find, if you come to Japan, plain yogurt like that is good plain yogurt. But if you buy the drinking yogurt, I don't know why, it's always sweet. It's like they sweeten the drinking yogurt. I can't stand it. It's like, no, don't do that. It's too sweet. Which is weird because really most other foods aren't sweetened. In Japan, sweet foods Well, I mean, there's the sweets and stuff, but most foods aren't sweetened like you'll find in other countries where people put a lot of sugar in their tea and stuff. And yet, the drinking yogurt is sweetened. Don't ask me why. I have never figured that one out. All right, so I've got my wet ingredients mixed together. I'm going to add in my dry ingredients. Let's put that off to one side over here. All right, and then just kind of fold it in. I'm going to get that till we got that all coming together. All right, that's starting to mix together nicely. So what I do now, throw in that ham, this is the case, barbecue pork, same thing. It's like a ham. It's like a well-cooked ham, really. All of our barbecued pork. We can get different types of barbecue pork. We call it yakibuta, which means, well, cooked pork. And it's quite good. You can get a bunch of different types. Let's get that cheese in there. All right. Now, just got to work it through. Basically, what I want to do is kind of just keep pulling through like this until I get the cheese and the pork and the green onions mixed throughout pretty well. Doesn't have to be perfect. All right, that's looking pretty good. So now what I'm going to do, I have over here 12, over there for right now. Oh, piece of cheese. 12 muffin tins, which I've lined with paper. And I've got a little spoon here, makes it a bit easier to fill those. So what I'm going to do now is just grab a little bit of this into each one. Just divvy it up between all 12. All right, so that's our first batch of 12 is ready to go. We'll have 6 more coming out in the second batch. I need more of these tins. All right, so notice about not all the way full, but about 3/4 to 7/8 of the way full. They're going to go in the oven over there at 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius. And that's going to be anywhere between 15 and 20 minutes. Going to check them and see, give them a little toothpick test. And then we're going to have good savory muffins. All right, see you back here in about 15 to 20. All right, so there's our first batch out of the oven. They are looking good. We're going to take a skewer and just go down through here and see. Well, that's coming out pretty clean. Let's try a couple because you're going to hit cheese sometimes, but no, it's coming out really nicely. Oh yeah, a little crumble in there, but it's not sticky. Okay, that's great. All right, those are ready. Gonna let them sit here for just a minute or two, and then get them out onto a cooling rack. And those are gonna be absolutely fantastic. I love savory muffins. All right, if you like this recipe, stick around. There's a whole lot more original Kevin Riley Kuma's Kitchen recipes here on the YouTube channel. So check those out, surf around. And if you have not yet done so, or you're new here, make sure that you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you hear whenever we get a new one. You get a notification from YouTube when a new recipe video comes out. And there's one coming out every week. And you don't want to miss those because you never know what it might be. All right, now go. Oh, make these savory muffins and make cooking fun again with Kuma's Kitchen.